Hello, and welcome to UHS News. I'm Zoe Jenkins, and I'm accompanied by Logan Voytish. Thank you for being with us today. Logan is one of the most decorated athletes who advanced to the state competition multiple times and for 2 different sports. In golf, he made it to the Whippeal competition all 4 years. He also went to states and finished 6th his junior year and 11th his senior year. In swimming, he advanced to states in 2 individual events and the relay team for 3 years. This year, he placed 12th at states for the 100 fly and 11th for the 100 free. Congratulations on an incredible 4 years here at Uniontown Area High School. So, Logan, what age did you begin swimming and golfing, and how did you begin these sports?
Golf, I began when I was about 5 years old. My dad and I were just in the backyard one day, and he had me a golf club, and then the rest went on from there. He got me a few golf clubs, and then turned into all this so far. And then swimming, my mother, that was her part. She said, how about you stay in shape throughout the winter because you can't golf in the snow.
Right.
So she said, why don't you try swimming? I was like, okay, Mom. So I take my mom's word for it. And it was really just a sport to keep me in shape for golf. And then as it kept going, I just ended up getting better and better and better. And here we are now. And I just didn't expect swimming to go this far, and I'm really happy it did.
Yeah, fantastic. As someone who is lettered in 2 different sports at Uniontown Area High School, what does it mean to be a Red Raider athlete?
I think it's great that I'm part of the school. I'm very happy that I am a Red Raider, especially because I really want to represent our school in general, because we're kind of like the underdog kind of school half the time. And I was really happy to bring everything I could to the school and kind of get our name out there more. And hopefully we're more of a noticeable school now.
Yeah.
Hopefully my name sticks throughout the school as life goes on.
Yeah, I'm sure it will. And I think we have a great community here as well.
I think that's really nice around here.
So how did the COVID pandemic affect you and your sports?
COVID didn't really necessarily affect golf as much as other sports would, because you're like 100 yards away from each other.
Right.
You had to stay 6 feet is what they said. So golf,
And it was outside.
Yeah, no, it wasn't that bad at all. So I mean, golf it was affected a little bit because everything slowed down, everything did at once, but golf wasn't really affected. Swimming, you're a little bit closer and you're indoors, but being in a chlorine-filled pool, we kind of got away with it a little bit more. So neither of my sports were really like too terribly affected, like other sports like baseball, basketball, and football did. But in general, my sports weren't really affected as greatly as others were. So I was very grateful for that as well.
Yeah. There have been many coaches and family members supporting you over the years. Who would you like to recognize and thank?
I would like to thank my mom and my dad. For them getting into the sports that I've done, and then my YMCA coach Bob McCombie, and my swim coach now Ed Yager. He's been a coach for me for high school and while I did YMCA. He was also a coach for me then.
Oh, really?
So it was good that he was a coach. He's a coach for me now here, and it was really nice to see a familiar face, and I know how good of a coach he is, and I'm glad he's pushed me to the point where I am very happy for how my swim career went throughout high school, and hopefully I can just keep going throughout college as well.
Yeah. Being a student athlete requires a lot of commitment for just one sport, let alone 2. Tell us how you kept a balance between school, sports, and a social life.
Well, social life, anytime I had spare time, if someone said, let's go do something, I was down to go do it, because it was a good time to just get away from everything and take a break from everything. In sports, I was very thankful that swimming and golf didn't overlap as much as other sports would, so that was really nice. And grades, I just kind of kept my head down. My mom talking in my ear about every week about it, but thankfully they kind of pushed me along with grades, and I kept up with them. And thankfully, throughout golf and swimming and being out of school, about for golf I'm out for like a whole month, and swimming I'm out for about a whole month a year. So I mean, throughout those few months, I'm just very happy that I was able to keep up with everything. And
Absolutely.
Worked out.
Yeah. So what are your future plans?
More than likely, I'm going to go to Westchester, PA for college. It was mainly just going to be for golf, and then swimming might be coming along the way as well, just because I didn't realize they had a swim team until about a few weeks ago, and their swim coach reached out to me. So hopefully
nice.
I can do both at the same time.
That's very exciting.
Yeah.
What do you plan on majoring in college?
Either athletic training or being a physical therapist.
I think you'd be fantastic at that. You're welcome. So originally you weren't planning on swimming in college. So what caused you to change your mind?
Mainly just because I didn't really expect them to have a team, because all the other golf schools I was talking to didn't have one, and I wasn't really worried about it, and I was like, that's fine, I only want to golf. But then they ended up having one, and they're really good. So I was thinking, well, I mean, maybe I could help their team out if I can get a hold of their swim team coach, and thankfully I was able to, and he was talking to me, and I've set up a visit, and hopefully he'll let me swim on their team. Hopefully I can swim on varsity as well. And then a few people that I swam with prior to at the YMCA in high school, they all went to swim in college, and I asked them, because I wasn't sure about it entirely if I wanted to or not. So I asked them, and they thankfully convinced me to say, hey, college swimming is a lot more fun than high school swimming. It's a little less stressful, and it's like you could actually work at it. And there's more to it than just high school swimming. So thankfully they convinced me a little bit more to do that as well.
Yeah, and how fantastic would it be to have you doing 2 different sports in college as well?
I think it'd be great. That was also a real big concern. I mean, the schedule will be hectic because I think golf and swimming ends and starts within like a few weeks of each other throughout the whole year. But I mean, I like to stay busy, so I mean, I think I would really truly enjoy it.
Yeah, it'll keep you busy for sure. All right, Logan. Well, we wish you only the best as you continue your athletic and academic career at the next level. Remember, Logan, once a Red Raider, always a Red Raider.
Always and forever.
Thank you for joining us for this exclusive interview. And be sure to subscribe to the UHS Talk YouTube channel for future stories.